Today we've got a really special episode because we've been invited to the house of Anna English.
Yes, you have. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for having us. It's going to be a really lovely day because we're going to interview her and get to know the real Anna.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, spicy. So stick around. We're also going to do another couple of videos over on Anna's channel.
So make sure once you've watched all the probing questions, you pop over to my channel to see what I get up to with these boys.
Welcome to Real English.
Real teachers with Harry and Charlie. Before we get going with the video, we just want to tell you really quickly about an online language learning platform that me and Charlie love. We've been using for years, and they're called ITalkie. ITalkie. ITalkie is amazing, not only because we're on there, but because they have thousands of native and non-native teachers. So you can learn with a native speaker like me, or you can learn with someone that talks your language. On iTalkie, you can be assured that you will find a teacher who meets your needs. You'll find a teacher who meets your needs because there are teachers who specialise in pronunciation, in IELTS preparation, in conversation, or simply in functional English. It's affordable. There are teachers as cheap as $10 on there, and it's convenient. Convenient. It's easy to use. It's easy to use. Just download Skype, sign up for your lesson, and you're done. And because we are now partners with iTalkie, they've given us a discount to give to you guys. So click the link in the description box of this video, sign up for your first lesson, and then iTalkie will give you $10 of iTalkie credits to spend on your next lesson. You can even book a lesson with me or Charlie if you want, because we're on there. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, and make sure you leave a comment and tell us how your first lesson was. Anna is a really interesting teacher because she's from the north of England originally, but she has managed to speak with a southern British accent because she's a very talented actress.
Thank you very much.
So Harry is going to be asking her questions and Anna is going to respond, if you will, in your northern dialect.
So northern in this direction.
Yeah, so when I ask you a question like, what's your name?
I say Anna.
Anna.
My name's Anna.
Yes.
Really nice.
Very
Beautiful.
Good. Very good.
And when Charlie asks a question?
My name's Anna to you.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're going to get listening practice for 2 dialects.
So Anna, where are you from?
I'm from a little town called Southport, which is near Liverpool, but then spent most of my childhood growing up in like Manchester. I'm sure most of you would have heard of Manchester, like places where Coronation Street is based in Manchester, in Weatherfield.
I love Coronation Street. I grew up watching Corrie with my family.
Right.
And big fan. Who was your favourite Coronation Street character?
Oh, Vera Duckworth, I think.
Oh, Vera and Jack.
Yeah.
So going on with soaps,
Uh-huh.
have you got a favourite soap?
I went through phases. When I was in the north, I did spend most of my time watching Coronation Street, as you should, as a proper northerner. I also enjoyed Hollyoaks. And
I watched
then,
that, yeah.
as I got a little older, I moved over to EastEnders.
Okay.
Bit of drama.
Yeah.
I had a few friends that appeared in EastEnders, so I always liked to keep up with what they were doing. But these days, I don't really watch much TV. A bit of Netflix every now and again.
Netflix and chill?
Not quite.
What do you do for fun? Where do you get your pleasure in life? Your kicks, yeah, where do you get your kicks?
Well, I'm very outdoorsy. I do like to be active. I like to do a bit of tumbling. Also a bit of bars and beam.
What's tumbling?
Tumbling is where you're on the floor and you're doing like flips and somersaults, and there's no apparatus, it's just you jumping around.
Right, that sounds playful.
But like I said, outdoorsy as well, so I go up mountains, I like to explore, I do a lot of travelling. I do have another YouTube channel that's like specifically for all the outdoor adventures that I have, because I find it very motivating to go out and try new things and see new places.
What's it called?
It's called Anna's Big Adventure.
And what's the best video for you on your other channel, the Anna's Big Adventure?
Oh, that's easy. My best video is definitely the video when I was doing the National Gymnastics Championships. So it was the British Championships.
Wow.
Now, I'd only been doing gymnastics for about 3 years. For 3 years, changed my accent.
With eye contact.
But my coach came to me and he said, "We need you on the team. We're doing a competition. Will you be on the team for this gymnastics competition?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, whatever you need." And I started training, and I, was going for it. And then someone said to me, "You need to fill out the form," and it read at the top, British Championships, the National Championships for gymnastics, and I came 4th.
Ooh.
And I made a video about my whole journey through training and through the actual competition, and it's a very inspiring story.
Yeah, I bet.
Beautiful.
Sounds amazing. Why did you start doing YouTube and all of the teaching?
So initially I had my Anna's Big Adventure channel because I'm a trained actress, that's my background.
Okay.
And so you had to have a place to put a show reel, which is like your audition reel or your CV as an actor.
Okay, a bit like a portfolio. kind of
Exactly,
thing.
and so if someone's interested in working with you, they ask to see your show reel, so I needed a place to host it.
Okay.
So I put it on YouTube, and if I did short films or anything, I put them on YouTube and said to people, "Go and watch me short films." So it's all about acting, it was never about business. Well, it was about acting business, but not about YouTube business. And then...
So good. I hope you're noticing the
Amazing
difference.
switch.
Yeah.
And then I was teaching a lot privately, and one of the things I would teach was singing. And my students would never bring a dictaphone to record their lessons. And if you want to be a good singer, you have to exercise on a regular basis. And I said to my students, bring a dictaphone, record the lesson, and practice at home. And they never did. So one day, totally frustrated, I got my camera out. I didn't even introduce it because it wasn't about teaching anyone but my students. And I'm like, right, let's go. And I'm doing the exercises, and it's about 15 minutes long of 6 singing exercises. I don't explain anything. And I put that on YouTube, and I said to my students, go and watch it. And then about 6 months later, I start getting little payments through from Google. I thought, where's this money coming from? It wasn't much. Anyway,
Not a millionaire.
I traced it back to this video that had hundreds of thousands of views. I was like, that's not my students, and realised lots of people had found the video, found it extremely helpful, and I thought, well, if this makes a little bit of money, if I made quite a few of them, it could be part of my job. I could make it part of what I do.
Right.
And people find it helpful, so I really quite like imparting something that helps people. So that started me on
Definitely.
the educating on YouTube and taking that more seriously.
How did you end up speaking with a standard Southern British accent?
It literally was all the training I did at drama school. I think the best way to really adjust your accent is to understand the sounds that you have. And so I knew about my northern vowels, so like I'd say bath and past with this short ah sound, whereas with a standard British accent you have to have a long vowel ah, bath, past.
Yeah.
And so once you understand what you have and what you need for whatever it is you want, making those adjustments is relatively easy. The only difficult thing is being conscious of it.
Yeah.
So when I was in my classes, I could think about it and I could do it. And it's the same when I teach elocution. My students are fantastic. And then when they leave the lesson, they forget and they slip back into the natural accent. Because when you've been speaking all your life, right? So it's your habit, it's your habitual pattern of speech. So it's really hard to break a habit of a lifetime. And so it took me about 3 years, actually.
Yeah.
Every week I'd have one sound that I think, this sound I'm going to be conscious of all week.
Wow.
And by adjusting one sound at a time, then I managed to.
That's a good tip.
What was your biggest role for your singing, your acting?
One of my biggest claims to fame as a singer was I got to perform on the Royal Albert Hall with Sir Elton John. And that was a massive thing for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, Anna.
Yeah.
What's your current situation at the moment?
Personally,
Personally.
relationship-wise,
Sat between two.
Wise.
well, I don't have any
You
rings.
single?
I don't have any rings on my finger. So I do have a ring on my finger.
You're lying. You're lying to us all.
I forgot I had that on.
But that's okay. It's
I'm
just
not
the middle one.
married and I'm not engaged, but I am in a serious relationship.
Oh, so you don't have fun?
Oh no, we do have fun. Just with each other exclusively.
Okay.
It was exclusive fun.
Yes, exclusive
Yeah.
fun. And it's not complicated in any way. We're just not married, which some people frown upon in other cultures, but in our culture it's pretty standard these days. Weddings cost around £35,000 on average. And I don't have that kind of money, so we're not going to get
Maybe
married.
you should start a patron funding for your
Please
wedding.
help us to get married.
Yeah.
So no, we've
Or a new YouTube channel about it.
yeah. No, what we've done is we've taken one step ahead.
Yeah.
We've kind of skipped out the getting married, but we're having a baby.
Amazing.
Oh.
So you're having a baby.
Having a baby.
Did you plan to have a baby? Did you try for a baby?
Oh,
Sorry, Anna.
playing footsie over here.
Right.
Yes.
She's having a baby. Back off. She's got baggage now.
Oh, great.
And lovely feet.
It was planned because I am a lady in my mid-30s, and as I'm sure everyone knows, that biological clock starts to tick quite loudly when you're in your mid-30s. So we decided it was time to make a little mini-me.
Lovely. And do you know, how far gone are you?
I'm nearly
That's it.
11 weeks.
Okay. And when do you find out the sex of the baby?
You find out around 20 weeks.
If it is a boy, and you had to choose between the names Charlie and Harry, which one would you go for and why?
Well, I have to say the name Harry is already on the list.
Oh.
I do like the name Charlie,
Thank you.
but
say that.
we recently watched The Crown, and Charles,
Yes.
he can be a bit of a nasty piece of work.
Mm. But Charleses of the world are a different ballpark to Charlies of the world.
Well, I
feel.
just keep thinking of Charlie bit my finger.
Yeah.
that one.
I mean, have you
Adorable.
checked up with him recently?
No.
He's doing well. He's got his own YouTube channel.
No.
Yeah. He goes around biting people's fingers.
This is YouTube. Oh! You're fooling me. I'm so gullible. We actually do have a favourite for a boy's name,
Yeah?
Reagan. We always get this reaction. It grows on you.
Ronald
It
Reagan.
No, like Logan, but Reagan.
Have you ever gotten to this point with another man in your past where you've
That
wanted
is
to
juicy.
Settle down.
Yeah.
I was actually once engaged.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Shut up.
horror. I was engaged once, but I think having babies is the biggest commitment of your life.
I would agree.
And I have never felt 100% happy and convinced that I was with the right person to have babies with before.
Right. Okay.
So apart from being engaged to someone I shouldn't have been engaged to, yes, I've never been this far before.
Mm.
What about your YouTube channel? What's different about your YouTube channel, your English YouTube channel, and why should people become an English like a native subscriber? Sell it.
Do I have to do this in Northern?
Yes, you do.
All right.
No, you can do half and half.
50-50.
Yeah.
50. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Right. So, English like a native. Of course, I think like with every English channel, it's all about teaching you English, specifically British English. But I would say that what is unique about my channel is that I have a range of formats. There's different levels of interaction with my videos. I try to do things that are completely unique, that no other English channel has ever done before. And so I'm always just trying to do what's best by you guys.
I can attest to that. It's an amazing channel. It's very varied, and Anna teaches with real passion and keeps you watching. And of course, she's beautiful.
Oh, making me blush. And we have done a video for my channel, which you guys should definitely check out. And hopefully that video will bring some new viewers over here.
Absolutely.
So get all those t-shirts at the ready.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we will. We'll get in the print shop soon.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed that and that you've learned some new vocabulary and that you've enjoyed getting to know Anna as much as me and Charlie have.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. One more quick question. Are you going to breastfeed?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah?
Why not? I've got them.
Why
I may as
not?
well.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Use them.
Use what you have.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know.
I would. If I had them, I would.
Thanks very much. See you later.
Ciao for now.
So, there we have 2 British English accents. Do give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments section what other accents and dialects interest you most when it comes to the English language. Now, if you feel like you are passively watching English a lot and not getting enough active practice, then we now have group classes available where you can meet us and other like-minded students on private video calls, and on top of that you get your hands on hours and hours of bonus classes Harry and I have done over the last year or so. So click on the Patreon link to find out more. You can of course come and live with us on one of our immersion courses. You can book yourself onto one through our website. And finally, the beautiful Anna from English Like a Native has just dropped another video of us on her channel, which you can check out by clicking here. Alrighty, see you next time on RUIT. That stands for Real English with Real Teachers. Bye for now.